Good morning. That's pretty much all of my filming stuff right there. A lot of y'all have been asking, how does Jake film? What cameras do I use? How do I edit? And so I think I'm gonna show y'all today. Alright, first things first, this is not a vlog. This is not an adventure. This is not a story about living in my car or whatever. This is simply me just wanting to tell the world how I do my thing on YouTube, okay? So I started like 3 or 4 years ago, okay? My inspirations came from Casey Neistat and Austin Augie. I saw them just documenting their daily lives, and I was like, you know what, that seems really cool. So I'm sure most of y'all are familiar with what this is. This is called a cell phone. It just so happens to have a camera on it, okay? And this right here, this is what started it all. I would literally film all my videos on this right here. Granted, I didn't have an iPhone 11. I was using an iPhone 7 at the time. But honestly, the equipment doesn't matter. What I feel like actually matters, the most important part about filming, is the story.
Story is all that matters. Story is golden.
Casey Neistat says it best. Literally, before the editing, before the camera gear, before the special effects, are you able to tell a story? What I would suggest is just having your phone out or getting a camera out and just practice talking to a camera as if it's a friend or a family member or someone that you're comfortable with. So for me personally, this is what started it all right here. Is this app right here. Snapchat, okay? I was posting videos on there of me talking about what I was doing on a regular basis in my life, and, you know, filming B-roll with music in the background. And my boy Dustin, shout out Dustin, if it wasn't for Dustin, this YouTube channel wouldn't even exist right now. But he was like, Jake, your Snapchat kind of looks like a vlog on YouTube. And I was like, And that's when I decided to convert from Snapchat to my actual camera on my phone. So pretty much I continued to do what I was doing on Snapchat, but on my phone's camera. And then I would edit all of my videos on these two apps right here, Video Shop and iMovie. And I did this for like a month or two to kind of dip my feet in the water, see how I felt about everything. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take YouTube more seriously. And that's when I decided to purchase my first camera. This is the unboxing of the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. That was a clip from one of my YouTube videos like 3 or 4 years ago of me purchasing this Canon G7X Mark II. I cannot say good enough things about it. Except for the autofocus. Look, you see how blurry it is? One second. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Usually it takes a solid 5 to 10 seconds. Like as soon as I turn my camera back around at me, usually it would take a while for it to focus on my face. It'll be blurry, especially when you first open up the camera, you're trying to get that quick shot of that one thing or whatever. The autofocus on this camera sucks is what I'm trying to say, okay? It is beaten up. I've literally made like modifications to it. That's like a wind mic, you know? And this is like the first good camera that I would suggest anyone buy if you're willing to spend the money. This took me 13 months to pay off. This was at the time about I'm pretty sure $600 to $700 or $800, and it's dying. And let me show you how I'm having to film this right now. I'm doing it like this. Isn't that crazy? But seriously, this has like the selfie cam where the display can come out like that, and I freaking love this camera. This is what I use for like high def shots, you know. I'm sitting down, I can just sit here and talk to y'all like this, but this right here does just as well. I'm actually filming this clip on my phone right here. Literally the technology is always progressing, okay? Like for instance, with my day of delivery series, you know, it's not easy to be working and having to carry this big thing all over the place. And so literally when I go and like pick up food from a restaurant or something, I will take my phone out, film a clip like this, and then last but not least, what I use to film my aerial shots. This is a DJI Mavic Mini 1, okay? This kit right here cost about 500 or so bucks, might be less now, but pretty much this drone right here, if you can see, it says ultralight, 249 grams. What that means is you don't have to have a license to fly this drone. But pretty much this is the best bang for your buck. It comes with 3 different batteries, a charging kit, and then this is the controller that it comes with. And pretty much you just hook up your phone right here and you fly it like this. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much all my filming gear. So at the end of the day, after I get done filming a video, this is what I do. I end up taking all of the SD cards out from, you know, my camera, my drone, and the phone that I'm filming on right now, and I plug it all up to my computer, and I open up the software that I use for the videos that you watch, which is iMovie right here. So open up iMovie. This is a clean slate right here, okay? And I'm just gonna plug in my SD cards. And pretty much the first thing I do is I make a file for what the video is gonna be called, and then I make another file for my iPhone clips. And so since my phone doesn't have an SD card, what I do is I airdrop all of these videos right here that I used for the video, and I send them to my computer by hitting airdrop, and I'll receive them on my computer. And so I received all of the videos from my iPhone, and so I will drag those over to iPhone clips. Alright guys, since we've got all the footage in iMovie now on my laptop, I pretty much start by going here. This is where all of my little me faces are, and where's my winky one? Here it is. We'll go in right here, and then that's usually how I start my vlogs. The first clip is usually this right here. And then, you know, it's different for every vlog, guys. Like, seriously, everyone is unique. Every YouTuber has their own way of editing, you know. I have, let's see here. This is my uncopyrighted music list right here, okay? Because YouTube will copyright your music, so you gotta be careful what music you use. But pretty much, these right here are just a couple of channels that I use. I even have, like, let's see here, all of this editing music, like singles. Like, I have like a whole bunch of uncopyrighted music, and literally what I'll do is I'll just take this, I will just drop it under like this, okay? And then pretty much, you know, there's music. Yeah, guys, seriously, the editing is just as important as the actual filming, okay? I use that free software, iMovie, okay? If you're just starting out, I suggest doing something for free to get your feet wet, okay? But another part of me is like, if you could start with Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro for Mac, you might get like a good leadway or a good jump on how those programs work, because there's a significant difference between using user-friendly editing apps and software like iMovie, apart side, opposed to, you know, these other bigger actual professional editing softwares like, you know, Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro. I haven't even gotten to that point myself. I probably should. But you know, when you're starting out, I stay as cheap as possible, because you don't know if you're gonna end up liking doing this for a long time, you know? And guys, that's pretty much it. Autofocus, autofocus. This is exactly what I mean. You see what it's doing right now? It's trying to adjust. It's trying it finally. About what, like 5 seconds or so? But I still freaking love this camera. When it works, it does well. But guys, that's pretty much it as far as filming, my camera gear, how I edit. But bonus clip, I want to show y'all the end result of this video. That should be okay, I guess. Oh crap. Well, this is right here. This is the beginning. Let me mute this so it's not so loud for y'all. So, pretty much, this is what you saw at the very beginning of this video. And, I ended up having to crop a whole bunch of these clips. Like, for instance, like, going, like, this whole entire segment. Watch this right here, guys. Boom, okay? And then, boom. And then I zoom in, and then I go up, and then I go right there. You see how, okay, this is where it gets complex, guys. Hang in there with me. So right here, watch what, here, well, crap. Watch what I do. I swipe right, I swipe right, I swipe right. So in this clip, I start here. So I swipe right again. okay? Look, I swipe right again. So combining the swipes, you get this right here. Boom. It looks natural. Boom. You see what I mean? And then I sped it up right here because I want it to sound good with the music, okay? So let me turn, and this is how it ends up sounding like this. Watch. When it goes, it zooms in. Listen. You see what I mean? And then another hit at the song, it goes up. So watch this. It goes went. You see what I mean? And for that clip, you see how I go up at the very last second. Let me turn the music back off. You see how I go up? I go up. So in this clip right here, I go up. You see? Go up. So when you have those two clips and you combine them, it looks like this. Up. You see what I mean? Up. Like that. And so, and then this clip is different than this clip. I had to combine. You see how the car right here is kind of in a different spot. And so what I did to kind of trick everybody is I shook my cup. That's why I shake my cup right here, is so that both these clips kind of look the same. But I mean, look at the corner, guys. Look at the corner where the building is on the top left. You can tell that they're two different clips, okay? But when you when you watch it, watch this. Boom. Like it doesn't look like anything ever changed. This whole entire clip right here. Let's yeah, man. Like I said, editing, it's fun. This is my favorite part, guys. Okay? Like this part right here, you know? For this this image right here, what I did was for all of my thumbnails, I actually use PicMonkey. Okay? This is the website that I use yeah, for my thumbnails. And I actually made this right here, and then you know, I saved it and I put it to my desktop over here. I'm pretty sure I put it in here somewhere. Yeah, it's right here. So I saved that and I dragged that over to here, and I put it over this right here, which was a time lapse that I actually filmed this morning. And then I put music right here. So all in all, it ends up looking like this.
Edit. And so I think I'm going to show y'all today.
And for this right here, I just I take screen recordings like I'm doing right now. I use this QuickTime player right here. So combining clips to make it look like this. Watch this.
The story about filming is the story.
So pretty much I combined what I was saying with Casey Neistat. In this clip right here, I already knew what I wanted to say, and I wanted to incorporate it with what Casey Neistat was going to say. And I watched the Casey's video and was like, oh, the most important part about filming is the story, and I agreed with him. And so I was like, I'm going to incorporate that in my video because that's good advice from Casey. And so right here, I was like, you know, I said it in my own words, story, but then I took a clip from Casey and put that in there, and so it ends up sounding like this.
About filming actually matters. The most important part about filming is the story. Story is all that matters.
The ending was pretty complicated. These screen recordings, I just, this is funny, okay? This is what I'm doing currently on my camera. Okay, watch this. So this is the audio.
All the footage.
This is the audio.
We've got all the footage in iMovie now on my laptop.
I pretty much just filmed with my camera for the audio, but what I was actually doing was doing a screen recording on my laptop as I was recording on my camera for the audio. So this is what it looks like.
Two iPhone clips. Alright guys, since we've got all the footage in iMovie now on my laptop, I pretty much...
You see what I mean? You know, there's a million different ways I could have done that, but that was just the easiest for me. This right here, this is how I do this piece, because I do this all the time in my videos, but watch this.
I end up liking doing this for a long time, you know? And guys, that's pretty much it.
So pretty much what I did there was this clip right here, I had already filmed on my camera, and so I just took the clip from my camera, put it in an editor, and then I had this clip on there. And then what I did was took my SD card back out of the computer, put it back in my camera to film this clip right here. And I pretty much just put my camera right in front of my computer. Watch.
For a long time, you know? And guys, that's pretty much it. Autofocus, autofocus. This is exactly what I mean.
And then today, earlier, before I even finished this video, I just recorded myself on Snapchat filming this clip. And so I exported that from Snapchat and put it on my computer. And then I just puzzle pieced all of these clips together for it to look like this.
I still freaking love this camera. When it works, it does well. But guys, that's pretty much it as far as filming of this video.
And yes, it's still going with the audio on here. I freaking love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. This was actually a really fun video to make. I hope y'all learned something. You know, this is like 3 or 4 years of just failure and repeated failure, and just continuing to stay consistent and just video after video. And because if you look back at my old videos, in my opinion, they suck. They were garbage when I first started. I definitely was not one of those people that this came natural to. I really had to just do this over and over and over until finally I started getting a grasp on things. Things started becoming natural, and it can for you too, okay? So let me know down in the comments if this information, if it's valuable to you, or if you learned anything. Please like, subscribe, tell your friend in the neighborhood Spider-Man about the channel, your family and friends. And happy editing, happy filming, happy diarrhea. And we will see y'all on some other video. Yep.